Hello, my lovelies. I hope everybody's doing well. It's now happened in the UK. Boris Johnson has announced last night that we're in complete lockdown. It's the same as basically a lot of other countries have done. You can only go out to get food shopping or to get your medicine or to get a bit of exercise in the day. And to go to work. That's it. All the weddings have been cancelled, all the christenings, only funerals are going ahead for obvious reasons. So we'll see how long that lasts. But that happening has put me in mind of being apart from loved ones because I'm lucky I don't live alone. I live with my mum and my brother. I do have other siblings, but I can't see them. We can only WhatsApp and FaceTime and so on. And I can't see any of my friends. I'm making the effort. We're all keeping in contact with each other. So this is something that I would strongly encourage for all of you to do. But I was thinking, because I'm obviously doing more pick a card videos because I've got more time. Now I can't socialise in the way that I did. I can't do as much work as I did. That how will they feel when we meet again? I thought that would be a good question. That if you're apart from a loved one, maybe, you don't live together, but you're just going out and you can't see each other and so on, how will they feel when they see you again? Now you can sort of cross-watch and sort of have it that how do they feel when they see me? That's fine as well. But this is absolutely about how they feel when they see you, or when they see you the next time, whenever that may be in the future, because you will see each other again in person and be able to be close with each other. Don't worry about that. So yeah, this is their feelings on when you see each other again, how they feel about you. So I've set up 4 different readings. The house, which is number 1. Number 2 is the tree. Number 3 is the ring. And number 4 is the clover. So I'll put the timestamps in the usual places and all the usual links in case any of you want to purchase your own set of any of the cards that I use. And if you want to contact me for any reason, my email address is in the description box. So please close your eyes. Think dearly about your loved one. Visualize. Try not to visualize what you want them to feel. Keep yourself open to how they're going to feel. Don't try and force the issue and try and get the reading that you want to hear. Just be open and ready to receive the truth. And when you feel in a position to do that, please click on the timestamps and I'll see you at your reading. And if you need a little bit more time to do that, then please go ahead and press pause. Okay, those of you that chose the first one, the house, this is your reading. Well, this is definitely a lover. And if you're not thinking of your lover, then you need to choose one of the other 3, because this is all about someone that's desperately in love with you and they want to be with you and they can't wait to get their hands on you. They've really missed you. Fairy lovers, falling in love, courtship, romance. You're just the one for them. This. It doesn't matter how long that you've been in a relationship together, it feels new to them and they've missed you. And when they see you again, it's like falling in love with you all over again. It's like meeting you for the first time. And it's just beautifully romantic. And we've got chocolate aphrodisiac. They can't wait to get their hands on you. They can't wait to get you alone and back into bed and to celebrate your union. They miss you horribly, and when they get to see you again, that's it. It's just heavenly for them. It's just brilliant. It's just their dream come true. They want to celebrate with you because obviously you haven't been able to see each other for quite a while, and that you are together again. Maybe this will be a case where you meet to go out. They want to wine and dine you. They want to celebrate. They want to take you out for a drink. They want to have fun with you. Even if it's a case that you can't necessarily go out, maybe you're not going to go out for the evening, but maybe you can actually just go to their place or they can come to your place. It doesn't matter. They want to celebrate. They want the joy of being with you. They're on a high. It's just wonderful. They're just on a high over you. They're just wild. It's just full of high energy, excitement, and really romantic. And they do not want to let you go. They want to keep hold of you. They want things to stay that way. They don't want to have that separation again. And they want things to go back to the way they were. So if your relationship's great with them, and this is just the first hiccup that you've had, or that you're really missing each other, they want it to go back to being steady and secure. It's the Hierophant. It's about being traditional. It can, mean like formalising of a relationship, maybe asking you to go steady, or let's move in together so we're not separated ever again for some of you, which is again really romantic. It's just delightful. It's delightful and delicious. This is wonderful. I can't wait for you to meet up with them again because it's so positive. They just love you and they want to be with you, and to get to be with you again after this distance, it's just heaven for them. It's chocolate, it's aphrodisiac. They're turned on, they can't wait to get you alone and get you back into bed and to have a good time. But to have a good time with you, it's not only just to have sex with you, it's to enjoy you, it's to celebrate your friendship, your connection, your union. So it's deeper than just a sexual relationship. This feels like quite a solid connection, that their feelings are very clear and powerful. There's just a consistency in the cards, in the message of joyfulness. I can't reiterate that enough. There's just joyfulness, that they are back with you, and that they can be with you, falling in love all over again, or realising that how much they really love you. And I think for you as well, I think you're going to be obviously really happy to see them, and you're going to perhaps feel the same way. This is beautiful. I'm just going to have to leave it there because it's so perfect. I can't add anything to it. It's just wonderful. It's going to be a dream come true when you meet this person again, and their feelings are absolutely good, solid, pure and loving. Very loving. So I really hope that you get to see them again. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments section, that you're all right and everything's going well. If you want a private reading with me, you can get one. You just need to send me an email at oaktreetarotreader@gmail.com. The information is in the description box. But otherwise, I'm going to leave you with this lovely bit of news. Please take very good care of yourself. Don't get into any trouble. Thank you very much for listening to me, and goodbye. Okay then, those of you that chose number 2, the tree, this is your reading. So how are they going to feel when you meet again? Or how do they feel when they meet you, see you? They absolutely feel that this is just a gift. It's the gift, the present, an offer, nurturance, growth potential. They feel every time they see you, and then when they see you next time, that this can really go somewhere. But there's obviously something going on in this connection between you and this person, because there's bitterness and the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So I think there's a feeling that they want something to progress with you. They really feel it, but they feel also an exclusion from you, that there's a bitterness, that maybe you've had a fight and you're thinking, how are they going to feel when we meet up together after we've had a fight? Well, there's still lingering feelings about this tension between you, this argument or whatever's happened. They still have that lingering feelings, but they're wanting to move past it. They're willing to grow past it. But they intend on telling you the truth. I feel that the truth has been spoken between you, and there's been strong words. And I think they feel that they want to tell you the truth and to give you these strong words. I don't think there's going to be any hiding. So I think this is going to be a positive meeting, because I think what you're going to do is get rid of any issues that have caused the separation. And I think they feel that this is going to be a short-term seeing of you, that they're going to see you for a short bit, and then they're going to be off on their own again. And they don't want that. They want to be with you. They want sweetness. They don't want bitterness. They want the truth. They don't want any harsh words, but they're going to be. And I think that once the air has been cleared, I think a lot of things are going to be fine in this connection. I feel more here that this is about the situation between the two of you rather than how they feel about it. Because I think something else has caused you to be separated than what I meant with the video, which is that a lot of people can't see their loved ones at the moment because they're locked down in their various countries and socially isolated. If that is the case and you're still, they've been very frustrated over the fact that they haven't been able to be with you and they've felt excluded, and so they might feel a bit off with you, but that's because they want you so much and they've not been able to have you. So don't take it too much to heart if they are a bit on the sour side or they are a bit grumpy or whatever. It's just they felt excluded for quite some time, excluded from you, that they haven't been able to see you or be with you. But they want to grow and to have the potential of the connection. It almost feels that they want you, but they don't feel they can have you, and that makes them feel bad. But clearly you're asking how they feel, so you're interested. So there is potential there. So I think there's an awareness, but they don't think they can really have you, and it makes them feel excluded and upset. So the way around that is to feel them included, make them feel included, and to make them welcome in your life. You know, it doesn't have to be a big declaration of love, of course, but it can be a welcome, and all this can be resolved. I feel that for some of you, some of these people of interest are intending to say how they feel, to say their truth. For some of you. So I think you're going to hear a few things. I think there's going to be a bit of honesty that comes across when you meet this person of interest of yours. So initially they look negative, but they're not negative cards. This is how they feel, but clearly you care for them because you're asking in this reading, and you just need to open up to them a bit. Yeah. I don't think it'll be a bad meeting at all. I think it's just one where they have these energies going on, in these feelings going on in them, that they're wanting more than they've had so far. So I'm going to leave that there with you. Please let me know in the comments section how you're doing, how everything is for you where you are. Whether it's resonated or whatever. I do like to hear from everybody, especially now. So if you want a private reading with me, you can get one. You just need to send me an email at oaktreetarotreader@gmail.com. The information's in the description box. And please take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye. Okay then, those of you that chose the ring, this is your reading. How will they feel when you meet again, or, you know, how do they feel generally when they see you? Well, I feel this is about the next meeting, because how are they feeling? They want a reconciliation. So this feels like you separated for another reason. That the purpose is for this meeting is to get back together. That it's if this isn't about like you've had a fight and you've had a bit of a break or whatever, they just want to reconcile with you. They just want to be with you. There's a suggestion here for some of you that they've manoeuvred things in order to make this meeting a reality. There's undercover action, communication with a unicorn, which, you know, to me, it's talking about wishing, manifesting, you know. They've either been in contact with people around you to try and say, oh, like, when will I meet them? When can I meet them? And their intentions are pure. They want to purify this connection between the two of you. They want to clear the air. They want a fresh start. They want to reconcile. They want to make good on whatever's gone on before. They want to get the good back and let go of the rubbish. They want to release you from your bind. So if you've not been able to meet them for whatever reason, they want to release you from that. They want to free you from it. Maybe the undercover action comes in here, where through their actions they can free you from a bind that you're in. And whether that's not being able to see them, because I'm recording this, well, coronavirus is causing countries all across the world to be completely locked down. People can't meet their loved ones, and so on and so forth, is that they've taken action to make sure that you can actually see them and be with them in person and meet them. If this is, you know, a couple of years after 2020, whatever circumstances have led to you not being able to see each other, they want rid of it. They want for you to be together, and they've taken action to make sure that you can be with them. So if there's been any issues with you travelling, seeing them as a potential, you know, I think they see you as a good contender, and you obviously are interested in what they feel for you, is they want absolutely for nothing to stop you to come to be with them. They want to be your hero in a way, and they want to make sure that they're the one to release you from the things that you know are blocking you from moving, and to guide you out and get you moving along with them. There's a feeling here that they've been waiting for you for a long time, because she's on her own playing the piano. There's an empty spot, but the spot is empty for the person that can come and sit next to her and play the same tune. There's a feeling here they've waited a long time for you, or someone like you, and that they want to be with you, and they don't want anything to stop that. Now, I'm leaning more towards the fact that they've waited a long time for you. They only want you because you're going to meet them again. You already know them. That's the idea. They want to reconcile with you. They've been on their own without you, and they don't like it. They want to be with you. They want to be with you. They feel that you're quite independent and that you might be all right without them, and they don't like that because they want to be the other person. So they might look at you and think she or he's moved on, that they're happy single, they don't need me, I don't have a place in their life. Well, it's up to you to decide how you're going to deal with that and how you're going to address that. Do they have a place in your life? Do you want them in your life? This would be the time to address it, because this is what their aspirations are, for a reconciliation, to be with you, to be at your side through troubled times, and just to connect with you. They might not be completely open and upfront at the beginning, but it's up to you again to tease it out of them. What, you know, ask them, what do you want with me? Why have you contacted me to be with you, and all that? Why? But they do. They want to reconcile. They want to, you know, connect with you again. So that's your reading. Those of you that chose number 3, the ring. That's the answer. They feel that they want to be with you, and that this is their opportunity to get to be with you, to reconcile, to reconnect with you, and to sort out the problems that have resulted in your separation, whatever they are. So please let me know in the comments section if this resonates, if it's helped. Please let me know how you're doing. I really enjoy reading everybody's comments. If you do want to get a private reading with me, then you can do. All you need to do is email me at oaktreetarotreader@gmail.com. It's all in the description box. And I shall leave you with your reading. Please take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much for listening to me, and goodbye. Okay then, so last but not least, Clovers. Number 4. So your person of interest, how are they going to feel when you meet again, or how do they, feel when they meet you, or maybe a recent meeting? They're very cautious. They feel very cautious. I don't think they're willing to risk themselves emotionally. We've got warding here and the Five of Pentacles. There's an emotional distance. They're very protective over their emotions during this meeting. I don't know what's gone on between the two of you, but whatever it is, they're standoffish, they're defensive, they're not willing to risk their emotions in case you hurt them. So this leads me to think that a few of you have had a big fight with this partner, or maybe you've had a bit of a breakup, or you're on the verge of splitting, or something's happened. Maybe it's not between the two of you, but it's happened independently of the relationship, and it's been hurtful, and now they're really protective of themselves. So it doesn't have to be something you've done. They're not, I don't feel completely engaged in the meeting because we've got creative daydreaming. I think they're off somewhere else. This is why I'm sort of thinking, well, maybe there's something else gone on. So when you meet them, something else has gone on, and that's what they're thinking about. This is what they're going on. They're sort of mentally somewhere else. And I think it's because of this area of protection. They don't want to get engaged too much because you might hurt them, or whatever's happened has hurt them, and you could amplify that. I'm intrigued by the moon. I think they're just deep in their subconscious. I really just do feel that they're not going to engage in this next meeting. So don't feel disheartened if there's a lack of engagement, if there's a distance, and if in this meeting you don't get very far with them. It might take a few more attempts to make a connection because of these feelings of protection. I think you're just going to have to go slowly, catch your monkey. You know, it's a case of not... I wouldn't risk too much. I wouldn't push on this person. They're very fragile. They're very defensive. If you push the wrong button, you're going to make the situation explode and you're going to lose them. They're just going to go. But if you show over several meetings that you're calm, relaxed, and you're not pushing, that you're just open and you're just going to take things slowly and steadily, you could have a bit more traction with them. But they're definitely thinking about something else that's gone on either in the past between the two of you, or there's something gone on in their life or your life that they're just not engaging. They could well be putting on a mask for you where they're hiding their feelings. They're just so deeply within themselves that they put a facade up so that you're not suspicious. So again, don't feel too disheartened during this meeting if things aren't the way that you would hope, because this person's got something going on and they probably need your tender loving care and your compassion and empathy for them, for what's led up to this element of protection. Because this is somebody who really has been in some pain, or is in some pain, or in some mental or emotional distress. They can't engage their emotions. They feel very sensitive and I don't want to say soft, because I think they actually do have a lot of resilience and it's kicking in. I think that they're just sensitive and sweet and soft and emotional and have a lot of empathy. So yeah, you've got to go be gentle with them and take things slowly, bit by bit. If you're quite a forceful person and a forceful personality, you need to, put on the brakes. Take your foot off the clutch, and you just sort of, slow. Yeah. I feel it's going to be a frustrating meeting for you because their feelings are just not engaged. And I suspect some of you really want their feelings to be engaged. But for whatever reason, this person can't do that for you at this next meeting, and you just have to understand that and be patient with them. And as I say, take things softly and gently. And build up trust, I feel, for some of you. I've got to say that you need to build up trust with this person. Yeah. Sorry I was hoping I could give you a beautiful reading, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is, and I think that it's not an impossible situation. I think it certainly can be a positive connection. You're just going to have to get through past this period first, and when you've done that, you can start working on whatever you need to work on between the two of you. But I don't think it's about you. I think it's about them. They're just not willing to engage. I mean, some of you might have done something and you know exactly what this is about. Well, that's between you and them. But I think for a lot of you, there's something going on here. They're just not engaging. They're not engaging with it at all, and you just have to accept that. So that's your reading. And please let me know in the comments section if this makes any sense. Let me know how you're doing. I love reading everybody's comments. If you need a private reading with me, you can get one. You just need to send me an email at oaktreetarotreader@gmail.com. All the information's in the description box. Otherwise, I'll leave you with your reading. Please take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much for listening to me, and goodbye.